Holy buckets, interest rates on the 30-year fix this last week hit 7.625%, best case scenario, with most lenders already well above 8%. Right now, rates are at 7.75% and rising. Did this finally crack Portland Metro's real estate market? Let's take a look at the numbers. So sale prices. The average sale price is up 5% this week versus the previous week and up 2.3% versus last year at this time. If you remember last week, we had an unusually low number that was kind of out of line with the numbers that we've been seeing. Well, the average sale price, as I mentioned, rebounded back into line with previous weeks. So it looks like that number was more of an anomaly than a new trend, at least for now. The supply of homes available for buyers to purchase continues to increase at a pretty modest level. It's up 1% from the previous week. However, if this market continues to follow normal market dynamics for this time of year, we should start seeing fewer offers being made by buyers, even fewer homes hitting the for sale market, and as a result, fewer homes available for buyers to purchase as the inventory decreases. That is, at least until our buying season kicks into gear next year. That being said, this year has been anything but typical, so we'll see. On the demand side, the number of new purchase agreements was relatively unchanged from the previous week. We saw 481 versus the previous week's 487. Last year at this time, that number was 567, so about 17% fewer accepted offers versus last year at this time. Given current market interest rates, though, it feels like a respectable number and kind of reinforces my rationale last week that we're dealing with those buyers and sellers who need to transact right now, plus those first-time home buyers who are taking advantage of the market after being pretty much sidelined during our recent frenzy market year. Again, no significant change in the number of bank-owned homes and pre-foreclosure homes on the market. Same goes for the notices of default this week. That's that first step in the foreclosure process. No real change there. Pretty small numbers. On average, sellers received just shy of 96% of their original asking price. That is, on average, sellers had to discount about 4% off their original asking price in order to secure a successful sale of their home. As I mentioned earlier, mortgage rates continue to inch up this week, but more important than that, the yield on the 10-year Treasury, which is one of our main indicators of where mortgage rates are headed, the yield continues to rise, at least so far this week. So for right now, I'm expecting to see interest rates rise above today's best case scenario of 7.75%. What's that going to do to our market? Probably nothing great. Definitely tune in next week at this time to find out. Thanks for watching this video to the very end. Please like and follow the channel if you haven't already, and be sure to hit that little bell icon so that you don't miss one of these updates going forward. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you next week.